and welcome to the ASP video training series. Today we'll be discussing floor framing and subfloor repair. We have examples of two projects, one of a stick frame building in need of a big subfloor patch, and another of a mobile home in need of a full subfloor replacement and joist repair. Before starting floor framing projects and subfloor replacements, it's important to know the size of the materials you'll need before beginning. Floor projects are often very disruptive, and having the materials on site will help expedite the process. To stay safe, wear appropriate PPE while removing floor debris, block off room to minimize dust transfer, and avoid walking on open joists. Sometimes you can determine thickness of existing subfloor by removing a floor vent. If there is no floor vent, drill a hole in an area of the floor that will be replaced. Use this hole to measure the thickness of the current subfloor. To determine joist size, suit up in protective clothing and go crawling. If access does not allow you to crawl under the house, you may have to cut a hole in the subfloor to determine joist size. Try to replace subfloor in full sheets if possible. Larger patches are often stronger than small ones. When materials are on site, start removing the subfloor. Set the depth of the saw to the thickness of the subfloor and start cutting pieces away. It's good to start small and work big. Small sections are easier to remove. Use pry bars and remove nails as you go. Remove all the subfloor, bag all the debris, and stay safe. Open floors are dangerous, so work from the ground when you can. After the floor or section of the floor has been removed, install any framing necessary. Subfloor must be supported on all edges and every 16 inches. If patching, plan to cut away in the middle of an existing joist so that both the new and old subfloor are supported. This can also be achieved by adding a sister or a nailer to the existing joist. Support edges of subfloor between joists with blocking. This will ensure both new and old subfloor are properly supported. If a joist is broken or rotten, it can be sistered, scabbed, or replaced. If sistering or scabbing onto a rotten board, make sure to isolate any rot with a barrier to prevent rot from spreading. For more information on this and what fasteners to use, check out our construction manual. When replacing joists, make sure to use joist hangers and space them appropriately. After floor framing is complete, make sure to insulate the floor. Insulation should be chosen based on local code requirements. Make sure insulation is supported every 16 inches. We often use strips of house wraps stapled to joists to secure insulation. In this mobile home, the existing system used was 2x4 joists with 1x4s running perpendicular to the joist. We kept the same system to maintain the same floor height in the rest of the home. We ran the 1x4s on 16-inch centers and ran insulation between these 1x4s. The 2x4s then became the supports for the insulation. This method worked for this house, but may not for others, as each house is unique, just like us. Once insulated, begin installing subfloor. 3/4-inch tongue and groove OSB should be used. Oftentimes, to get up to the level of existing floors, you may have to use layers of subfloor to match the existing thickness. There should always be one layer with tongue and groove joints. Screws must be countersunk as to not interfere with the finished floor. Floor framing and subfloor repair projects are great. They are high impact and improve the safety, usability, and energy efficiency of the home. There can be several obstacles and special situations when working on floor framing projects. For more on-site help, refer to your staff, and for more information, check out our construction manual at asphome.org.